guys, welcome back. I just worked on the Arch Rivals for a little bit. It's getting late. I'm not going to mess with this. Probably not really going to mess with it much. But I did go a little crazy at Walmart. And the reason why, because I have to not only do this playfield, I'd like to do another one of these, and I have a Playboy that I need to do. So I bought this set here of markers. This I had already. I bought this set of markers, hoping that maybe the green will work. I don't know. I bought another set of these. A lot of these were cheap, like $5 or less. That was like 20 bucks. This was only $10. These are all acrylic, water-based markers. Now, they do sell alcohol-based ones, but they say that you can't put automotive clear coat over it without putting something else first. So I didn't want to get into that mess. I bought some individuals, okay, reds and oranges, black. I bought a medium tip black, 2 medium tip blacks, a fine tip black. Then I bought a green, which I think is going to match if one of the green markers don't match. And I bought quite a few different beiges and stuff. And I also bought kind of a peach that hopefully I can make work on the Playboy for maybe their faces by using like some beige and peach and kind of mixing them together. So I wanted to really see I want to see if I can get a off-white color that matches what we got going on the playfield here. So obviously we need to look at the lighter spot. If you look right there where there's a standoff, or whatever you want to call those things, post. That's the color it originally was. Now I tried some other antique white up there and it was way, way too white. So this is called Toasted Marshmallow. Which actually, that doesn't look too half bad. Now, you know what? If it's not perfect, I'm okay with that. We just want to get it close. Is there somewhere that has a little bit better of a look? I mean, I'd be happy with that, honestly. That's not bad. So that's Toasted Marshmallow. I bought 2 of those because I thought in my head that might be good. This is not going to work. This is called Beachcomb. It's too brown. We got a warm buff. I just bought some of this stuff because I know that I'm going to need it for other things. This is the peach. Light mocha. And the reason why I bought some of these other colors, khaki, classic caramel. The reason why I bought some of these other ones is that I thought if the toasted marshmallow didn't look good, which I don't think it looks too bad. This is definitely yellowed from age. It is still pretty yellow right there too, though. So I think this is going to work. I think I'm just going to go with this and make it work. As long as I paint all of it, who's going to notice it? Who's going to know any different? But I thought if it was way off that I would take the antique white and take one of these beiges and mix the two together and come up with a color like this. But I think the marshmallow's plenty close enough, so we're going to leave it with that. Let's see if this green in this package matches this green at all. The Impala is getting picked up on Thursday, so tomorrow when I get home from work, I'm going to have to work on that, and on Thursday I'm going to have to work on it. Thursday I should only be working a couple hours in the morning at the rental house. Then I'll be here. I wasn't expecting to be as late as I was today. But, you know, sometimes you get in a groove. I got to that second job, and things were just kind of working, you know what I mean? Trim's going quick, and I was like, screw it. I just kind of kept going. see, that's just way off. Like, how, this doesn't even match the cap. Maybe it dries darker? So that's not gonna work. That's the same color I had last night. Okay, so that doesn't work. This stand is so unlevel. I must have one chain on one side tighter than the other. This is my purse, if anybody wants to know. I carry this around with me. So this came with a bunch of extra tips and stuff. I don't know how to open it, but oh, it's taped. So this came with extra tips in there, so you can actually change the tips out. So this has this green here, but I don't think that's gonna work. That looks more like an olive green. Yeah, that's too olive. So that's not gonna work. This is gonna be too lime colored. Not even gonna start that. Kind of hoping like that's too dark maybe. That's too powder blue. I'm really trying my hardest to find some markers that'll work rather than using paint and a brush, because I really like how the markers look. This could be too dark. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That ain't even far. That ain't even in the same ballpark. What's this? That's blue. But I bought these because, you know, Playboy has pink and stuff. This is the same brand as that, so that's not going to really help me unless this green is different than this green. I mean, the cap looks different, but doesn't mean it is. Cap definitely looks different. G228. None of these are G228 on the greens, so this is definitely a different green. You think they make a kit with all of it, you know? In one big kit, which they might online or something. But this may be a little promising looking. No, it's a hair darker than that one. Kind of striking out on the greens here, guys. Might have to brush it. That's my old one. Is this my old one? Yes. This is the same green. We tried that. Yeah, watch these little guys. There'll be a green in here that matches, which I see one that looks like it's going to. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing, because I didn't really pay attention to where the camera's pointing. I'll bet you this is it. 100 green. So this has two different tips on it. This looks like the small tip, and this is a bigger tip. This is called the brush pen. That's not too far off. Actually, of course, that would work. But you know how long it would take me to color that in with this? Be there for a month. Let's try the Christmas green paint. Christmas green, it's called. I think I have some other greens in there too. I probably already have Christmas green. Probably just bought a second one for nothing. But that green marker I just tried, that 100 green, is absolutely freaking perfect. No, I don't know. Christmas green might even be better. Oh yeah, Christmas green is it. That is a dead ringer there. So that's got to go. So Christmas green it is, guys. Hopefully it covers quick. So we figured out Christmas green. Toasted marshmallow we're going to use. These we're not going to use on this project. Maybe on that lady's face. We could use peach. No, it's gonna be too bright. Now she got a mole. Maybe light. Maybe she's light mocha. No, it looks light mocha. Looks like preach. What color are you, lady? Are you warm buff? No. Khaki? No. She might be caramel. Classic caramel. Ooh. She is classic caramel. 100% classic caramel. Okay, so we'll be using classic caramel. So we have that picked out. We have plenty of red markers to do the red. What other color we need? I'm probably gonna go over the yellow one more time. These are all that antique or that toasted. The only thing we haven't figured out is this color here, which is an odd color. And there's not a ton of it, but there is a decent amount. I'm trying to make this thing look really nice. Why not? If I'm doing it, I might as well just do it. You guys jealous of my purse? This is gonna be too blue. It's not horrible. Probably gonna have to go back to Walmart to get some blue paint. This is gonna be too blue. But you gotta try it because the lids never look the same. So those aren't gonna work for that. Swing and a miss. Actually, this B219 might work. Is that it? Could this be it? So I'm looking down here and it's brighter. No, damn. I was hoping. That would look nice, but not right. Well, I think I struck out on the blue. I do have some blues in here. I don't even know if you guys even saw what I was even doing. Probably not. Looking at some blues here. This is way off. It's a neon blue. That's more, it's just such a weird color. I have all these bright blues from when I did the touch up on the Tempest. I'm gonna have to look for a color like that or make my own. I don't like making my own if I don't have to, because it's hard to keep duplicating it, you know, and that's way off. I have nothing even close to that. That's more like a teal. The only marker that actually was close was, I think it was this guy. Is it this one? No, not that one. I didn't try this one. Not that one. Nope, that's too bright. That's too powder blue. Actually, yeah, it's too blue. Too white. Not even close. That lid does not want to stay on. So none of these work. I don't need any of this. Must have been this green. No, not that green. I don't know what the hell it was. It must have been it. It's just too green. It's not horrible, but it's just too much to the green side. Just makes it looks green to me. Nope, too blue. It is what it is, guys. Hey, look what I did find though. A peach colored one. That might work for Playboy. I did pick up some more yellows, but I don't know if it's the correct yellow or not. Oh, that's a different brand. Is it a different brand? Okay, this yellow is not right either. The color I was using last night was like an orange color. And this is actually yellow. But I thought I had an orange one. A new one. I don't know if I'm gonna run. I don't think I'm gonna run out. I think I have enough. But just to be on the safe side. Yeah, I only have that one in that kit. Curious real quick here. There's two blacks in here. Wonder why. One must be a finer tip or something, maybe. That should work good. Once that dries. Well, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to do a lot of paintbrushing. Really hoping not to. So let me just show you real quick here before I quit for the night. If you look around this 2X, you just fill it in. And you know what's funny is these are never, it's like offset. They're not perfectly the same all the way around. Like this side has a heavy line and that side has a thin line on the wood itself. But I mean, look how much better that looks. You know, it's like night and day right there. See that little bit of work done? I like doing this kind of stuff. It's kind of relaxing. problem is I have so many other things going on that it's hard to dedicate a lot of time to doing this. It's like, it would be nice to just sit here for a day and just work on this. Peace and quiet, work on it, listen to some music. Kind of forget about everything else. So look at those three versus the four. So the 2, 3, and 5 look a million times nicer. I'll just do that 4 real quick, and then I'm going to call it a night, guys. Just figured I'd go over this. You know, I'm going to go in the house, and I'm going to show you the Playboy playfield and the back glass. What's this one? I don't know why there's 2 black and 1. Unless, oh, this is a chisel point. Okay, let's run in the house, take a look at that, and then I am calling it a night. Okay, so here's the back glass. My buddy Greg, he did put some triple thick on the back for me. We do have some peeling, obviously, but if you look here, you know, Hugh Hefner took a bite out of her stomach. He was apparently hungry, and he bit her leg right there and there. But anyways, we should be able to get a color to fill that in. See, here's the problem, is I can fix that, is this is a mirrored back, okay? I could buy a repo, and it's not mirrored, and it just doesn't look as good. And I like this, but unfortunately, we'll see how it looks once it gets lit up. Probably do some LEDs in the back that are going to complement the colors to try to hide it a little bit. Now, what somebody did do is they put masking tape on the back of some of these letters, and I'm going to see if I can get that off and then repaint them white or something, which I do have a ton of white paint markers, so that might work, actually. Well, let's see what happens. And somebody put red tape where those go, so we're probably going to have to cut those out, unless I think light will show through it good enough for some LED displays, but I don't know that it will. I mean, it would almost be nice to save those. I don't know if I have anything down here that would be LED'd right now. I don't. But anyways, a lot of it's in really good shape. So I do want to use this. And who knows, maybe I come across a better one. I highly doubt it, but you never know. And then this is the playfield here. Okay. Top, and what Greg was telling me is, I don't know, because I'm not around these. He's been doing this for 30 plus years, so he's been around a lot of this stuff. And a lot of it, like my other playfield I have, which I don't have here yet, I got to pick it up in Michigan, it has a lot of wear over here. Okay, well, this is all intact here. This is more important that this is good here, because that stuff up there, it's just colors. It's not letters and writing and all that stuff. So we're going to touch this up. We have a little bit of peeling here that I'm probably just going to cut it right here with the razor blade. I don't want to peel it all off because I'm really afraid if I do, I'm probably going to create a problem. So we're going to leave the rest of this on here, sand it, and then clear over it once we do it all. And I'm pretty sure that this color here, we're going to use the same color that I'm using on that pinball pool right now, this off-white color. What was it? Toast marshmallow toast or something? Toast marshmallow or something? Toasted marshmallow. We do have some where it says special here is missing. So what I'll probably have to do is try to put in the missing letters with a fine black marker and then color around it. I think I can get it. You can get an overlay for these, but to be honest with you, I was looking at a couple of them. They don't really look as good, unless I am not looking at somebody that makes a really good one. But I would honestly rather have the original playfield if possible. So I think if we can get this all touched up and clear coat the shit out of it, like I'm going to do with the pinball pool, it should turn out really nice. We only have one of these that I have to pop out. All these up here, I'm leaving all that stuff in because I want to clear over it. But that's where we're at with this so far. Saturday, I'm supposed to pick up the cabinet, a Playboy cabinet. It's an empty, bare cabinet. But it looks to be in good shape. we're actually going to make a day of it. We're going to go up, it's in New York. So we're going to go out there and find somewhere nice to eat and stuff and just spend the day doing that. I'm going to take the Bronco rather than the van because it'll be a much comfortable ride, much more comfortable ride. If anybody has a cabinet wiring harness and a transformer that goes in the head of one of these and are wanting to sell it, please let me know. I would definitely be interested. I need a cabinet wiring harness. The other playfield has a wiring harness on it. Okay, so I have the playfield where it plugs into the boards themselves. I need the harness that goes in the cabinet, in the bottom of the cabinet, and in the head that connects, you know, power to everything. So if anybody possibly has one of those that would be willing to sell me for a reasonable price, I'd be really interested. I mean, I could try to find a Bally's cabinet from 79. I think this is 78, 79. Does it say over here? No, it doesn't tell you what year. But if I have to, I'll try to find an empty cabinet with possible wiring in it. I don't know that I'm going to be able to find it. And Greg pointed out earlier, all the parts that would be almost impossible to touch up, they're all here and they look good. So that's a good part of that about this. But yeah, I mean, that's going to be the only real hang up. He has boards for me. He's going to rebuild some boards for me for this. I'm going to buy a lamp driver board so it can support LEDs. I know some people hate LEDs, some people like them. I actually like them. And you can do them tastefully. You can do them to where, you know, so this is yellow. So put a yellow LED behind it. It's just going to enhance the color yellow. Same thing with the green. Here, okay, we don't need to have a pure white LED in there. We can put a, you know, a soft white or something like that. They don't need to be crazy, bright and super vibrant and stuff, you know. I don't know, figure it out, mess with it. You know, rather than this arrow being clear, maybe I'll put a pink one in there. You know what I mean? That would be actually look really cool, I think. And these type of modifications I want to do are not going to hurt this at all because they can easily be reversed by just changing the bulb. We're not going and putting Barbie doll figures on the board or anything stupid like that. We're just changing some light bulbs to LEDs, which can always be reversed back to normal. So, all right, guys, I'm going to end this video, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Oh, one more thing. I think I am 81 subscribers away from the 10,000 giveaway, guys. So once again, if you guys wouldn't mind sharing my videos, hitting the thumbs up, leaving comments, all that good stuff helps the videos get out to more people, and hopefully we can get those last 81 subscribers. So all right, guys, have a good night.